Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is the episode number 2 of the series Road to 1000 ELO. So let's start with the video. The first game start with white with pawn e4, black response with d5, then pawn e5, pawn d4, knight to c6, pawn f4 and pawn f6. After few moves, we end up in this position, and here I blunder my queen and a rook in just one move. With the material of 15 points down, I blundered my rook. In the first game, I end up resigning the game. In the second game, I tried to play the London. Here the idea was to fork queen and a rook, but I totally missed the point where my opponent can take my queen. So we end up exchanging our queen, and also I am down a knight. After a few moves, we end up in a position where my opponent was in two bishop advantages. Later on, I end up making a queen. After a few moves, I make my other queen and won the game by a checkmate. In the third game, my opponent tried for a scholar mate. I think in this position, my opponent was trying for fried liver attack. Here in this position, the basic idea was to bring my bishop to b7 and checkmate with the queen g2. Here my opponent forked my king and a rook. My opponent blocked the checkmate with the move pawn to g3. The games end with the move queen to h1. So in this game I try to play the king's gambit. After a middle game we were in this position. In this position we exchanged our queen. Few moves later I was up a bishop and a rook, and after a few moves my opponent resigned the game. This game start with the move e4, d3, knight to f3, pawn to e5, pawn to c4, pawn to b6, knight to c3, pawn to c6, pawn to b4, and knight to f6. Here when I was trying for a queen exchange, my opponent kept on pushing the g pawn. Few moves later my opponent won the game with the move queen to h7. In this game I tried to play the London. So this is the end of an episode. I know this is not the best chess game you like to see, but I tried my best to play the game. Hope to see you in the next episode.